my name is Ken and I live in my 2004 GMC Savannah. And tonight I'm gonna do something that I've never done ever before. I'm gonna stealth camp at a Cracker Barrel. So in my last video, I was in Dallas, Texas hanging out with one of my friends, a fellow nomad, and I came back to Arkansas because I got a brand deal and I came here to receive the package. But while I'm waiting for that package to arrive, I want to go stealth camp at Cracker Barrel because I've never done it before and it seems kind of fun. I usually just camp out in front of like my friends' houses or apartments or with family, but I figured now might be a good time to get some practice camping out in front of Cracker Barrel because I might be doing that a lot more often. There's some other things I'm gonna do today as well. I'd like to go to Home Depot to check out some vinyl because I might put some vinyl on my ceiling. I've been debating how to cover my ceiling for the longest time and I've put it off for so long, but the van build is finally in a place where I can pay attention to one of the less pressing projects because I've gotten a lot of it done. So today I'm finally going to go to Home Depot and get something to cover my ceiling with. I don't know if it's going to be actual wood or if it's going to be like a vinyl wood type deal, but we'll see. And then I might run to Barnes & Noble. I don't know, we're just gonna kind of see. I'm just gonna kind of see where the day takes me. I don't really have any plans. Another camper? I know what you are. Oh, there are carts in the way. Thank you, sir. Doing the Lord's work. Okay, something fell while I was driving. I need to figure out what it was. I'll bet you $5 it was my deodorant. All right. I'm gonna park in front of my buddy over here. We made it to Home Depot. Let's see what fell. I don't see it, but I certainly heard it. I think it was my speaker. I think I had it on the table. That has to have been what it was. Okay, let's go inside and see if they, oh my gosh, my music started. Let's go inside and see if they have what I'm looking for my ceiling. Cause yeah, this is pretty tough. This isn't cute. You can't tell me that's not a camper. That's so a camper. It's totally a camper. That's a camper. I know a camper when I see one. There we go, there's the flooring, just over yonder. Okay, I'm not completely certain on how this works, but I see that this one is $1 per square foot. I'm gonna take one of these and put them on my ceiling to kind of get an idea of how much I'm gonna need, because I don't know. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I want. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can walk out with this. I'm gonna walk out with it. Okay, I'm gonna take this and see how it looks on the ceiling and then take my tape measurer and measure and kind of get a better idea of what I actually need. And then I'll go back inside and ask for what I need. God, the wind is blowing my hair. Okay, so looking at this compared to my floor, it's a little bit darker. Actually, that's pretty identical, depending on like where it is, which is nice. I want the ceiling to, for the most part, match the floor, even though I already have this wood here, but we don't need to talk about it. Okay, yeah, I'm not mad at that. Looks like we need about 32 square feet, and let's just see how far that gets us. Once this is covered, I would also like to cover the sides where the insulation is showing as well, because I don't want this to be visible. But first, let's go ahead and see if we can get the ceiling taken care of, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I got the flooring that's gonna go on the ceiling, and I don't know, maybe, I guess I could like try and install it now, but I kind of want to go to Barnes & Noble. So what do I want to do? It's 5:21. I'm thinking so hard about it. Oh my god. Oh, let me sit on my new ceiling while I think about it. Do I want to go to Barnes & Noble? Yeah, I want to go to Barnes & Noble. Okay, I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble. Oh, I should probably call Cracker Barrel and actually ask if they allow people to camp. I was dancing when I was on my way to the Home Depot, and he's still dancing as I'm leaving. I love the energy. I don't know why he's dancing, but I love it for him. I think we need more people dancing right now. Brand new Mercedes. I couldn't ask for another. I couldn't ask for another. Sing it, baby. Tim Ernst, an Arkansan goat. Pick you up some Tim Ernst. If you ever want to hike Arkansas, get you one of those Johns. He knows what he's talking about. Simon Sinek, another goat. Hi, I'm just curious, do you guys allow overnight camping?
Oh, yes, ma'am, we do.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye. They do! And I got manned. All right, let's head to the Cracker Barrel. Are we all locked and loaded? Or probably not, but we're gonna go anyways. Room. Wow. Oh my god, he's still dancing. Wow. Dude's got stamina. Alright, let's see if we got any friends with us over at the Cracker Barrel. I have a feeling I won't be the only one camping here. And boom, we got a bus right there. Nice. Like dead in the center. Move up. Thank you, Mr. Cracker. I don't know his name, I just call him Mr. Cracker. I've always called him Mr. Cracker. Cool. It's 5:49. I think that'll give me just enough time to put up that flooring for the ceiling. And then I think I'm gonna make some dinner. I got some salmon earlier today at Kroger, and I think I'm just gonna eat that and maybe watch a movie or a show. I've really been enjoying The Pit, so I think I'm gonna watch The Pit tonight, enjoy my salmon, and enjoy my new ceiling. Free will! Wow, what a concept. Wow, I just turned around to get into my house and I was kind of taken aback by how beautiful everything. Oh my god, look at the squirrel, look at the squirrel. Look at the... I was kind of taken aback by how beautiful it looks right now. Like parking in front of this tree with the shade on my bed, something about it, it's just doing it for me. I guess it's time to address the ceiling now that I'm here. Let me turn on the fan. It's still warm. So initially I was gonna title this video Stealth Camping at Cracker Barrel, but I don't know if I can really stealth camp if my van looks the way that it looks. And if you're parked at a Cracker Barrel surrounded by a bunch of other like RVs and campers, it's definitely not stealth camping, and at this point we're just camping at Cracker Barrel. So in this video, here we are camping at Cracker Barrel. I'm gonna get my new flooring ceilings up, see how far we can get along with that, and then I'm gonna make some salmon, put on the pit, and get cozy in bed. I can't really think of a better night, to be honest with you. In all transparency, I've never worked with this stuff before. I've worked with like vinyl wood tile, but not this before. So I'm hoping that I can just cut it with scissors and kind of like make the shapes that I need to make in it and go from there. I'm not expecting perfection. All I want is just to cover this raw ceiling up because it's ugly and this looks so much better. So it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as this gobbledygook is covered, I have won the day. All right, I'm gonna work on this and hopefully come back once the ceilings are up because the fan is kind of loud. Okay, I added most of the, woo, I added most of the vinyl roof. I don't know if you guys can really see it. You'll have to forgive me that it's still kind of dark in here. Now that the ceiling's up, I want to actually put lights up here. But anyway, this isn't all of it. I still have plenty more vinyl to put on, but I ran out of the vinyl tape, so I still have vinyl to put on in the back parts here, and I want to put some on in this back area and this front area up here. And I would like to cover this as well. I don't think I'm gonna take this wood down. I'm just gonna cover it as much as I can. Feeling kind of lazy with it, but I'm happy. Gonna go ahead and get the salmon out and set up the Starlink and start cooking dinner. This is what's for dinner tonight. Honey chipotle salmon. Pretty excited. I don't know if I'm gonna be hungry enough for 2 fillets, so actually, I just might be. We'll see. We'll see how much I eat. I definitely need to figure out a system for my Starlink because right now I just have it on the ground, but I will eventually, at some point, get some cable management going on down here. It's working, and if it works, that's all that matters. Honestly, I would take this over a hotel any day. Starlink's aligned. The Starlink's aligned. I'm feeling aligned, and life is good. Things are good. Something I need to do, I need to add to my list of errands to eventually make is getting a new folding chair. I like completely destroyed the last folding chair I had in here, and it just like essentially fell apart. So I need to go to Walmart at some point. There is one nearby here. I could go right now, but I'm already settling down and feeling comfortable. I'm about to eat my salmon. But I'll probably go to Walmart sometime soon, pick up a new one. This is my favorite part of my setup. Watch this. The pit. It's such a little thing, but so cool. I just think it's so cool.
We're all set. Mama too?
A month ago. What changed? Children with pharmacy. We're having a psychiatrist come talk with you. You don't come. I've ordered a heavy metal panel looking for mercury, lead, or arsenic.
Why didn't you consult me?
I consulted Dr.
Dr. Collins, that's supervising this case.
I know. Be honest with yourself.
All right, you're right. I don't want to be your
And don't be. Wish, right?
I'll handle it.
The salmon came out really nice. Thanks for hanging out with me and not really stealth camping in this Cracker Barrel parking lot. Let's get into it. I'm gonna do like Teo does in his videos and give it a rating. I'm nowhere near on Teo's culinary level, but I will rate the salmon. That's pretty solid. I gotta give it like a 7, 7.5. I'm not mad at it. That's pretty good. for some like pre-seasoned salmon that I just threw on the skillet. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, that's delicious. All right, it is almost midnight and I've just been watching The Pit and I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a wonderful day. I'm so happy with the progress that I got done on the ceiling. It looks really good. I'm gonna hit the hay and I will catch you guys in the morning.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Jake the snake.
Good morning. It is morning in the Cracker Barrel parking lot and I slept super well. That was a really good sleep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely got a solid 8 hours. Nice. Say good morning to Disco. Say good morning to Disco. Thank you, thank you. So I've actually been up for about an hour. I've just been posting videos onto the social media on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I try and knock those out in the morning because I just feel like, I don't know, I feel better when I'm able to knock out the little tasks that I need to knock out in the morning. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. What I would like to do today is I need to see how much power my Jackery has. I definitely ran it to 0. When I woke up this morning, I checked it. It was at 0. I don't know if it's gotten any charge since then. It's completely overcast today, so I might go to the library and let it charge up for a bit. Or actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna go to my mom's house and pick up a package that I told you about, the package that a brand sent me so I can review it. And then I need to make some money today, so I'm gonna do some gig work. I'm gonna DoorDash a bit in my Kia, and yeah, probably gonna call it a day. Looks like the sun just came out, so I might be pulling in some solar. Let's see. Already I'm noticing that the vinyl here is like bowing a little bit. It's dipping down. Probably gonna have to do something to fix that because I don't love that. But that shouldn't be too hard. I can just peel it down and apply more vinyl tape. I'll definitely need to get more vinyl tape. Oh my god, I sound like a frog. We're at 4% battery. It's only going up from there. Looks like we're pulling in some decent solar. Oh, speaking of which, if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you probably remember I was having issues with my solar, but it's fixed. I realized that I had my solar panels connected in parallel, and then what I did was I connected them in series, and then I restarted my Jackery, and now it hasn't been having those same issues. So I don't know. I like scoured Reddit and I tried a bunch of different things and I contacted Jackery for support, but yeah, it works well now. So we pull in solar the way that we should. Not too shabby. Yeah, very not too shabby for an overcast morning. It's not even 10 yet. Yeah, it's pretty good. I left the Starlink on the roof last night, which I usually try not to do when I'm in a public place, when I'm camping in the city, but I did last night, and I need to make sure that I get it down so I don't drive away with the Starlink on the roof, because I've done that before. I have fully driven the van while my Starlink was on the roof. Unfortunately, Starlinks, the way they're built, the way that they sit, they pretty like, it didn't fly off. To be fair, I realized it maybe a minute after I started driving, and I wasn't on highways or anything. I was just on like like back roads basically, so it didn't go flying off, but it would have if I'd hit the highway. And ever since then, I'm a lot better about removing the Starlink before driving off. But that one experience woke me up. So I had the Starlink Gen 3, and I want to say I paid like $300 and something for that. It's a good little chunk of change. And then I pay $165 a month for the service of having unlimited connection anywhere on the planet. Which, yeah, that's a great service. But my God, $165. Oh, I may not have to pay rent, but I do have to pay for Starlink and gas. All right, let's make some oatmeal. Breakfast Champions, maple and brown sugar Quaker oatmeal. Good morning, Cracker Barrel parking lot. Looks like our bus friend is still there. Oh, hello bus friend. Y'all, I have to say, like, I'm not even like really on the road like that. I mean, kind of. I've made some headway, but I just have to say, like, waking up here in this Cracker Barrel parking lot and then deciding to use my free will to just go inside the Cracker Barrel and look around and hold on, I need to check my oatmeal. Give me a second. I just woke up in this Cracker Barrel parking lot and oh, I need to get more oatmeal. Oh yeah, that was my last 2 packets. I really need to get more oatmeal. Okay, I'll add that to the list of things to do today. Waking up in this Cracker Barrel parking lot, and I'm about to eat my oatmeal, and I think after that, I'm gonna go into the Cracker Barrel and just kind of walk around and look at the trinkets in the little country store. I was raised here in Arkansas, so Cracker Barrel was a staple growing up, and my favorite thing to do coming to Cracker Barrel was always going to the little store on the inside. And there's just something about living this lifestyle where you can pull up where you want to pull up for the most part and exercise your free will as you want. It's such a beautiful feeling, and it reminds me of how I felt when I was a kid and I'd wake up for a field trip and I always felt so excited about the day. That's how it feels for me living in a van and traveling. It feels like every day is a new field trip and every day is a new adventure, and I can't imagine any better way to live other than doing that with other people who are doing the same thing. And I think the only thing that I could ask for in this life is just me being around other people who are doing the exact same thing, other nomads and other creators. And I'm just feeling super grateful right now that I'm in this spot in my life. Obviously, I'm not all the way there yet. Obviously, I still have a lot to figure out. And I'm sure I have plenty of mistakes to learn and hardship to endure. But I can't imagine wanting to endure hardships living any other way. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely feel like for the first time in my life, I am doing exactly what I want to be doing. And that feels incredibly powerful. And to be saying that as a young person in my mid-20s feels like a forever blessing. So I'm just feeling grateful this morning in this Cracker Barrel parking lot. So grateful. So grateful. Okay, I have eaten, I have gotten the Starlink down. Let's go on our first adventure of the day into this, oh my god, I almost said the Starlink, into the Cracker Barrel and get the day going. We'll go from there. I don't know what's going on, but I'm on a real ABBA kick right now. Wow, those were some ladies. All right. Thanks, Cracker Barrel. See ya, oh Lord. Until next time, Mr. Cracker. Locked and loaded? Likely, maybe not. Let's boogie. And there's no Starlink on the roof this time. Alright guys, this is Ken from the future. I didn't record an ending to this video, so this is the ending. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a like. And if you want to catch more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. You can also hype the video. And if you'd like to support my channel, you can support me by buying me a coffee at my Buy Me a Coffee link. Every single cent helps me continue doing what I love doing, which is making videos and traveling. So your support means the world to me. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.